We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All Stars and the National League All Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Ready on 1-2. Ripped down the line. Diving is Zimmerman, but it's out of reach. A fair ball. Throw into second. Around second. He's on his way to third. To second, but they throw it away. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Well, he got 2 strikes on him, but he couldn't put him away. Not a very good 2-strike pitch, but I got to give the hitter credit. He didn't miss it either.
Here's Mookie Betts. Man at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
2-0 pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball three.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another payoff pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that misses. 2-1. One out, nobody on. High pop up. Calling for it. Goldschmidt. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Fastball in there for a called strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit One error and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa, shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the National League, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Betts is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted in the air to center field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The AL leads it 1-0. Ready now, Robinson Cano, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All Star. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
In is Joey Votto now. In there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Sale sets. Here it is on 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. NL leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
21, Zach Greinke.
Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Miguel Sano.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Greinke over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Nope. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Zimmerman is there for it. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the American League 3 and the National League nothing. Chris Archer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chris Archer.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the windup and the pitch. Buster Posey comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the National League strikes for a run to make it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting,
Standing in now,
fielder,
Charlie Blackmon. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One strike now from Archer. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Carlos Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Way outside. 1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Has a look, now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the American League 3 and the National League 1. Lance McCullers, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Lance McCullers.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a fastball. Tough take. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he or the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Sanchez is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is line to left. Betts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The AL out in front here, 3-1. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Miguel Sano.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the American League has taken a 4-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Mookie Betts is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jason Vargas, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Jason Vargas.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's been hit by a pitch and walk in the game thus far.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Heading after it is Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Mm, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Altuve for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
High in the air out to center right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the National League, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Robbie Ray takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
National League, number 38, Robbie Ray.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Aaron Judd.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set, and the payoff pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon's after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the American League 5 and the National League 1. Irvin Santana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Irvin Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Judge is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Changeup called strike 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Santana looks in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. They're down here 5-1. Back here on MLB Network. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but Those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Ramirez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Ramirez.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Corey Dickerson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Corey Dickerson.
Lays off 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Fouled back. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. AL leaves one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jose
attention,
Ramirez
please.
will stay in the
Now
ballgame
playing
now as he
second
comes
base,
on to play second
Number
here.
11, Jose Ramirez.
Corey
Now in
Dickerson
left field,
will stay in the
number 10,
ballgame now and take
Corey
over in left
Dickerson.
field.
Now
Luis
pitching for
Severino
the American
gets the
League,
call from the pen to
number
take
40,
over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Severino. Now
Daniel
pinch
Murphy
hitting,
is up off the
Daniel
bench as he'll be asked to get
Murphy.
something started in the home half of the seventh. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Sano has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. Your
Bryce
attention,
Harper
please.
will move into the
Pinch hitting
on-deck
for the
circle now to
National
try to
Leaguers,
get something
number
started here with
34,
1 gone in the inning.
Bryce Harper.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Joey Votto.
Marcell Ozuna will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Marcell Ozuna.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. NL down in order. They're down 5-1. Daniel Murphy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 20.
Bryce Harper
Daniel
will stick
Murphy.
around as he'll take
Now
over in right field.
Number 34, Bryce Harper. Now
Steven
pitching for the
Strasburg
National
has been
League,
summoned from the
number
bullpen as he'll
37.
do so to start the 8th.
Steven Strasburg. Now
George
pinch hitting,
Springer is going to be
George
asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. 8th inning now in this All-Star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rivals. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Michael Brantley.
And that's in there for strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Justin Smoke will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Smoke.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is in his tracks now as he puts this one away. The side is retired. American League goes down in order. They're up 5-1. George Springer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4.
Michael Brantley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Nolan Arenado will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 coming. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls him off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants, and whack, base hit. Great job.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A ball and no strike, going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Buster Posey now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Number 35 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scored.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Craig Kimbrell is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Josh Harrison.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 5-3. Nolan Arenado is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 28.
Number 35 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 35.
Josh Harrison will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Number 1.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch, and that misses. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the American League, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went deep back in the 5th. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the American League 5 and the National League 3. Justin Turner Will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 delivery. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Michael Conforto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Conforto.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now pitch on the way. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that one right down Main Street. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Yadier Molina will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Yadier Molina.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Brantley is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Max Scherzer only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious American League All Stars. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.